Clements Homebrew, and we coming at you with the plank. Ah ha ha. Yes. It's our Halloween beer review. Ha 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 ha. What do we have today's? We have Three Skulls Ale, Blood Orange Wit. Do you like a little rat in me stew? So yeah, you know, I was in a beer shop today and said, wow, we gotta pick this up for Halloween. It's perfect. 'Tis the season. The Blood Orange Wit, I didn't even get the ABVs off this. Could you find that on there? Oh, I only got one good eye. This is Three Skulls Ales out of Seattle, Washington. They were formerly owned by Baron Brewing, and just very recently then picked up and purchased by Northwest Brewing Company. So the Three Skulls Ales was part of Baron Brewing's lineup, and they sold that lineup out as they were closing the doors. Ours says he gets you drunk. Right. Let's get the pour. It's got some nice effervescence off the bottom. Yes. Yes, it does. It's got some weediness to it, but I think it's because it's a wit. Both got to get a little bit of the good stuff off the bottom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a someplace between your weedy gold. It's definitely got a lot of haze. Looks like some funk off the bottom of the bottle. Yeah. And a lot of bubbles coming. Just coming up off of that. But it also has this kind of orangish hue as well. So it's an interesting brew. Here I'm going to read what it says on the bottle. I printed it out in front of me. It says, the wit comes at you with a nose of citrus infused by spicy fresh bread, a cloudy orange gold hue beer. Its flavor is dominated by a huge blend of different orange zests and hand-crushed whole coriander. This is no soda wit and will reward you with a rich, creamy texture. So. Well, the texture looks creamy from here, but yeah, let's get a sniffer on it. Oh, yeah, you definitely get citrus off that right away. Oh, yeah, definitely get some spices in there. But you get that Witbier wheat type scent as well. Yeah, it's got that. And I can pick up a bit of the coriander. I think the orange citrus definitely dominates that, along with more of the wit flavors and the. It's kind of like a yeastiness, Saison smell to it. Yeah, it has almost a little bit of a funk to it, to be honest. I agree with you. All right. Alright, time to try it. Yes. Ooh, it's got a little sting like the wench I had earlier. I wasn't there for that. She was chained up. I see. She's right behind us now. And there's the remnants of what happened to her. Well, the coriander's definitely there. The orange zests are definitely there. But I think your analysis is more correct. A lot of this. And then it fades out to this kind of like light, sweet, watery taste. Yeah. It does. It reminds me a lot more of a Saison, you know, like a farmhouse ale. You get those orangey flavors. Not too much of the Belgian taste to it. Not so much, but I feel like I get some like grass, like hay notes. Yeah, there's definitely hay notes in here. Yeah, it really lends more to a farmhouse ale than a standard wit.
I'm trying to get more weediness to it, but it's orangey. Don't taste the coriander as much as you smelt it.
Right, I agree. It's almost overcarbonated, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very high carbonation on this, which again makes me think more of a Saison.
But it's going towards the blood orange flavor. I mean, when you think of blood oranges, this is the flavor I get from it.
Yeah, but definitely has, yeah, a lot of Saison funk.
Yeah.
And then just blends off to being watery, which is really interesting. Kind of just bleeds out at the end.
Yeah, it does. It kind of have a fizzle at the end from all the carbonation on the back of your throat. You're like, fizzly, nothing.
It has this like essence that makes me think with how carbonated it is, more like a soda in a way. Which is funny because they in the description, this is no soda. And yet,
it tastes like a soda.
It tastes more like a soda. It's so highly carbonated. So rating it as a wit,
it's actually watery, kind of like a soda too.
Yeah, it's kind of watery like a soda. I gotta say, on a wit scale, I gotta go down to like a 69, because this is no wit for me.
What? That was kind of generous. I'm gonna say it's straight up like a 62. Like this really isn't a wit, more Saison category with a little bits of water in it, and you know, like they got the blood orange right, like they got the flavoring, but it kind of just fizzles out and is like a soda.
Interestingly enough, on overall, I'm going to go up, and he might go down. If you like this kind of a thing, and it's summer, you just want an easy drinker. The problem is we don't even know what the ABV is on this. But I've got to imagine it's low, because that means it's probably under 5%. So it'd be very sessionable. This could be a good summer drinker. Even then, though, I'm not going to rank it high. I'm going to only go up a couple points and give it a 71.
I could drink this beer in the summer. I mean, it's actually really drinkable. It's just very light in carbonation. So, I mean, light in flavor, but high in carbonation. So, I mean, you could definitely get a girl to drink this. I mean, it's not too sour.
Yeah.
You know, and guys who just want a nice light beer, like on a hot day, you could drink this while you're, you know, doing yard work or something. So, actually, overall, I mean, as a summer beer, because this is basically what it is. It's kind of sad that they've got a beer coming out like this in the winter. But for me, I'd give it like a 66. It's still decent. It's a drinkable beer. It's way better than having a Coors Light out on the yard, you know. I mean, it'll quench your thirst. It, you know.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It tastes good at least. I mean, it's got the blood orange flavor, so it's kind of fruity for the summer. Just buy a whole bunch of these and keep them for next summer.
So, here we went. New brewer, Three Skulls Ale, Seattle, Washington, recently purchased by Northwest Brewing.
I'm not going to judge them off of that because obviously this is one of those seasonal beers that
seasonal pop it in
is part of their lineup. So we'll have to get a lineup beer from them.
If you're big on Saisons and you like the thought of a lot of orange, maybe you should go for it. Otherwise, probably closer to thumbs down by Clements Homebrew.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I really need this 100 degrees.
But happy Halloween.
Arr!
Be safe and sane and have fun. We'll catch you on another beer review.
Protect yourself.
Yes. We're a cut? What do you mean?